Hey everyone, Todd here, internalarchitect.com. In this video, I want to talk about a topic that is really more of a bad habit of mine, and it's something that causes a bit of anxiety and a bit of stress in my life, only because I don't know if I'm just pre-wired for the outcome that I know is going to happen. And what it is asking questions that I know I will never get an answer to. Now, this goes into a lot of different parts of my life and parts of life about why this is. And it really became more of an awareness thing for me when I'm doing it, because especially when I'm working, I will have a tendency to ask small questions, little things like just the random things that I'll see during my day, and wonder why people have made those decisions to do the things that they do. And I do this knowing full well that I will never get the answer to this. And I guess I've learned to just say these questions out loud. And my coworker Phil, he's like, "Why do you do this to yourself? Why do you ask questions you know you'll never get answers to?" And I was like, I don't know. I don't know why I do this. Just today, I did one. This is why I really wanted to bring this up, because we were driving north out of a little town called Silverthorne, where we live, and dumbest question I could have ever asked is, as we're driving, there's a property that you pass, and they had cut down all these willow trees. I mean, multiple acres worth, and they're just all sitting there, just whatever. And I'm like, I wonder why they cut down all those willow trees. Just yeah, maybe it's just a curiosity thing of mine. I don't really know. The point is I asked a question that I know I'll never get an answer to, and that kind of comes back full circle for me, because when I was first diagnosed with cancer, I asked that question, why me? What did I do? What was, why did I deserve this? And at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter, as over time I've kind of learned a lot about the choices and decisions I've made that probably led myself to having cancer. And that's a tough pill to swallow, but at first it was like it was a question I couldn't answer. I had no idea. I did not understand, and I did not comprehend the reason why that happened. Yeah, it goes along with, why did that gentleman cut all the willows down on his property? I have no idea. Another example is when I first started getting into this conscious growth side and just understanding more about myself, I was involved in an organization that really, kind of like an MLM style business thing. There was a lot of really good positive sides to it all, right? I got to learn a lot about myself. I learned a lot about kind of my reasoning and my why. And it brought a lot of really good things out into the open for myself. As I kind of moved away from that, my relationship with him, and I still love this guy to death, right? I mean, we go way, way back, way before any of the MLM marketing stuff. And with that said, I kind of saw my relationship with him peter out, and maybe it was a little bit more of a choice with myself, that I didn't want to take up any more of his time, because he really did. He led me down a path of really understanding more about myself and more about it. I just never had gotten any response from him, just saying, how are you? I mean, a really long relationship, over 20 years that I've known the guy, and it was all through snowboarding. And I just don't get, I felt like a mentor had let me down, and I don't really understand why. And I haven't reached out to him either. So maybe it's a little bit a two-sided thing, or maybe I'm just thinking too much about it. But nonetheless, you get these feelings, and you get these curiosities of why are these things happening. And I'm learning as I ask these questions that I know that I'm not going to get answers to. And because of that, it is making me more aware of when I'm doing it. It's also great having a friend help me realize when I'm doing it. And then I tell myself, why do I even do this to myself? But, nonetheless, it's good to start learning about when you are asking yourself these questions, because it is a cause of stress and it is a cause of anxiety. And as you are slowly working your way towards finding balance and some peace in your life, these are things that you need to understand as you move forward in your growth and your personal and conscious growth, especially as a cancer survivor. So, take a little bit of time to start learning about that and just become aware of when you're asking questions that you may not be able to answer. Yeah, I hope you like this video. This has been one that's been kind of stirring in my head for a little bit, and just wanted to get it out and get it out there to you guys so you can kind of ponder it a little bit and get an idea of kind of some other things that I'm thinking about all the time. So hit me in the comments and questions section below, and if you like the video, give me a thumbs up. And just want to say thank you for watching the video, and I really appreciate your time and your energy in watching them. And again, I will see you on the next video.